on the next Raw Conversation.
I'm just saying, as I listen to what I'm hearing, it sounds like all these talk it outs is this code word for let's argue. I don't know.
No, I said I'm very diplomatic, so I want to come to a resolution.
That's my opinion. Can I have an opinion? Can I not have an opinion on Raw Conversation? We want our viewers and listeners to have an opinion, but I can't have one.
It sounds like you the one who want to argue.
I can't have an opinion.
That's what
I'm hearing.
like.
Raw Conversation has been rated adult by Dripping in Black Productions. Mature audiences only. Leah, the judge. Kente, Ross, the boss. Jay, the advocate. Key, the hustler. Welcome to Raw Conversation, a podcast for the smart, sexy, and grown. Now, here are your hosts.
What's up, everybody? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Good to see you all.
Yeah, good to see everybody. So we back for another one. Raw Conversation. Follow us on all platforms at the RAW Convo. Like, subscribe. Thank everybody for joining us today. If you are not familiar with the platform, which by now most of you all are, our producers drop various topics in the chat. We really don't know what's coming next. We have a general idea of what the topic will be, but as we go with the conversation, they drop the subtopics into the chat and we just kind of take it and go with it. So all we've been told for today's episode is this or that. You could get with this or you could get with that. You could
this
get with
would you rather. Would you rather?
You can get with this, or you can get with that, or would you rather? What's the difference? What's the difference? This is that. Would you rather? When I hear would you rather, I think this or that. Y'all just messed up.
Tomato. Okay. All
right. Would you rather? Would you rather? I'm sorry. All right. So they go. I wasn't paying attention in the pre-show. You know.
The educator, not paying attention.
Right,
okay.
Right. All right. So, would you rather? All right, what you got for us? Would you rather be young and married or old and single? Ooh. And they did tell us one caveat is that for this episode, we have to stay within the choices given, and we cannot add a third or another option. So we got to stay within these parameters. So who want to take this one on?
I would say young and married because I do not want to be old and single.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I would say I'm young and married too.
Yeah. You don't want to be old by yourself. You know, that's the time you're supposed to share the aches and pains and rub my backs and all that stuff.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you really want to be young and married? And when I hear young, I'm thinking like 19. I'm thinking 21 or under.
Yeah,
I
would prefer that.
Okay.
I prefer that over old and single because old and single sounds like old and lonely. You know what I'm saying? Now, unless I can be old and pimping, then it's a different story. But old and single ain't gonna work.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. But young and married, just think about that, man, because I don't know. You young, you married.
I think it's the choices. I think we all probably have a different answer if we didn't have to pick between old and young old and young. So
it's
the lesser of the two evils to me.
I take young and married too. That's a sweet. That's a Boston Celtic. If you catch the reference, Brooklyn just got swept by the Boston Celtics, so that's a 4-0 for us. All of us say young and married. All right. Prop number 2. Which would you rather not be? Behind a slow driver in the passing lane or in front of a speeding, tailgating driver? Which would you rather not be?
Speeding, tailgating driver because I'm pushing my foot like the brakes the whole time. I can't. Yeah, it's too much for me. I'm the passenger of that. And people
Yeah.
might say I speed when I drive. I'm not the best driver. I admit
That's
it.
what I was about to say. Which driver are you?
The speeding, but I don't tailgate though. I speed.
Yeah.
I don't think I tailgate.
Yeah, same here. I don't tailgate because I don't like people on me, so I don't get on people. I just pass them up.
I wonder if tailgaters know they tailgating though. I don't know.
Yeah, they
Oh,
know.
no, man.
Yeah, they do. 'Cause they be wanting you to get over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I guess what I'm
Yeah.
getting at here, Leah, you might be a tailgater and just not know it.
I'm not a tailgater. I'm gonna pass you up. I'm gonna do something, but I'm not gonna tailgate you.
Okay.
I hate that, and I hate when you like, say for instance, you stopping at a light, and that person, I mean, you don't have that much space between you, and you scoot up just a little bit, and then they scoot up some more, and it's like,
Yeah.
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
off of me.
I would rather not be in front of a tailgater either. I think that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All
Would
right.
you rather go skiing in Aspen or snorkeling in Hawaii? Mm.
Neither, because I can't ski and I can't swim. But
Right, that's what I'm thinking, Key. I'm like, I don't want that water. I want
either way,
Hawaii,
I'm dead.
but not the underwater. Okay.
I'm dead either way. So that neither one.
I hate the cold, so I don't want the skiing. So,
I'm going.
but we
skiing.
have to choose.
I
Go
say
ahead.
Hey, didn't somebody die from that, from like skiing and hit a tree when they're like
Sonny
Sonny
Bono.
Bono?
Sonny
Yeah,
Bono.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
But you know what? You don't have to.
Kitty slopes.
Yeah, you don't have to hit the big hills, and please don't. If man,
Don't
and the
hit
bunny
those
hill is enough to take you out the game, bro. I got took out the game on the bunny hill. That boy go fast, faster than it looks. That boy kind of steep.
I ain't doing neither. Snorkeling.
I guess I would try to do the snorkeling if somebody hold me and make sure I don't drown. But I don't like this whole thing with the skis. I feel like I'll be out of control, and I don't like that. Like if I'm moving fast, I won't be able to stop or whatever. So
I feel like if I'm
bunny hill.
snorkeling, like the little tube that hold me or something might break and then I float away and it's done. Yeah, it's over. Like, damn, I ain't died.
I mean,
Snorkeling
which
shouldn't
one
have
do
been
you
out
think
there.
that you could learn the quickest? Skiing
Neither.
or snorkeling?
probably skiing for me.
See, with skiing, here's
Probably scared.
what you got to remember with skiing. You got to remember French fries and pizza. You've ever been skiing? Pizza make you go slow. That's when you put your skis together to make like a pizza slice. And French fries make you go fast. It's when your skis are apart, like French fries. But I'm gonna tell you, it's those bunny hills are deceptively quick. You will find yourself. I ran into a fence. I had to
At
brace
least the fence
myself.
was there.
But I did that. I somehow ended up going backwards. I did that to avoid hitting a little kid. I didn't want to wipe them out, so I had to make.
I feel like if I was skiing, I probably would just ski off a cliff or something, or ski into like a little bear cave. I just don't see nothing positive happening from skiing. But swimming either though, it's just bad. I don't know. That's poor choices.
Yeah, I did snorkeling in
You
Hawaii.
did snorkeling before?
No, I'm saying my choice is snorkeling. in Hawaii.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Prompt number 4. Would you rather win a Nobel Peace Prize or an Olympic gold? Man, Nobel Peace Prize. Man.
Yeah, Nobel
Peace
that was-
Prize.
When I was
don't
there, I
care.
wanted to win that.
Yeah. And I think the reason I say that, I think the Olympics is a saturated market. I mean, every time I turn on the Olympics, the winter or fall, or winter or summer, I see a sport I never heard of. And I'll be thinking like, why is this an Olympic sport? They almost have an Olympic sport for everything. But a Nobel Peace Prize, I think, is a little more distinguished.
Aren't they supposed to do breakdancing soon in the Olympics?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's going to be an Olympic sport.
For breakdancing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does somebody even get a Nobel Peace Prize?
For
King got
different
one. That's the only
things.
person.
So like Martin Luther King received one. Malala Yousafzai received one. She was like a young girl who was shot when she was really young by I think the Taliban, because she went to go to school and she was female, so she dressed like a male. And she still was like, I'm still going to school, and like was like on the radio or something, you know, so like doing really courageous stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, get you one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Or
take
like,
that.
or
back.
some people when they create like a cure
Yeah.
for some type of disease.
Okay.
There's a couple
Well, yeah.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
take the Nobel. Oh, go ahead.
Shit,
T.
I deserve one now. Shit, I'm gonna go. How
Right?
you apply? I'm gonna fill out an application for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I need one now.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of that, I think that's something my circle of associates and friends need to do a better job of is nominating each other for stuff. Like I look at people who I see winning these awards, and I think, and I'm saying I meant myself too, I need to do a better job of nominating people. I'm like, man, I got people in my crew who are, I think, more worthy of being a recipient of some of these. And I'm not saying the people that win aren't worthy, but I'm saying we should, you know, we need to be in that same circle, nominating each other.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Spread the wealth. Would you rather meet an ancestor of the past or go to the future and meet your great 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 grandchildren? I would like to know my ancestors of the past. Like if I could go to my first.
Like how far are we going back?
Oh,
Slavery
I
time.
mean, I guess I would go back to the first ancestor that came from Africa to America.
Okay.
Like you went through this, but like this is where your family is now, you know, something like. But just take me back to the present. I'm not trying to stay there.
Right.
Now,
All right, send me back. Click my heels. Let me go.
Future hour.
Huh?
Great, great, great grandchildren in the future.
5 generations from now.
I don't know. I may want to go in the future. I would I don't know. I think I would want to see like what came from me, you know, what my seed. So yeah, I think I would go to the future. I don't know about the past.
I think this is probably the easiest one for me to answer, and it's going in the past.
Okay.
And I guess if I'm understanding the question correctly, is to meet an ancestor we've never met.
Yeah.
But if I could go in the not so distant past and see my mother again, there's no question. No question.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
even if I couldn't see her, even if it was limited to going back to seeing ancestors, I think I would rather learn what my ancestors went through and leave something in the present for my future seeds than to go and meet my future seeds and what would I do with them in the future, you know? So I would definitely go in the past to meet the ancestors.
Like right now with technology, so I know my great 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 grandfather. I have a picture of him on my paternal side. But I don't have that for all other sides. So to be able to go, I would say into the person that was first, you know, brought over in the enslaved person. Before that, you know, they had a community, kings, queens, all of that. But when they were ripped of that, to speak to that person. And with technology, we could leave something like Kente, you could leave something here now for your great, great, great grandchildren to know. I mean, you could make a video.
Yeah.
And, you know, with like the cloud and everything, they could find it. I mean, some of our great, great, great grandkids are gonna be pulling up pictures of us on Instagram, like, oh, look at it. Like,
if Instagram even exists, then it's gonna be Instagram and clouds gonna be like when we used to do the little time capsules when we were kids.
yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
some type of
Yeah.
crack into the past and like, oh, look at this. So yeah. Okay, keeping it moving.
I don't know if Key, did you answer? You want the past or the future?
Nah, I'm gonna go to the past. I agree with your answers. I think the past would be dope. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm the only one that said go to the future. But yeah, I mean, I agree with Kente though, in terms of if I can see my dad, like spend time with him, that would be awesome. But other than that, I think I just want to go to the future.
All right.
A few minutes late or way too early? A few minutes late. Late all the time.
Would you rather be a few minutes late or way too early? Yeah, way too early. I don't like being late.
Yeah, I would say early too.
Yeah, I would rather be way too early. In fact, I often arrive to places uncomfortably early.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable for the other person. Like if it's an interview or
They
something,
like, do we
they're
have the
like-
right time? Right.
you know the other guy's still in there, right? He just started.
Cause it's nothing worse than coming in and you rushing and you're hot and you sweating and you like, hold on, give me a sec. You know, all of that is just like, give me time to, then need to run
That's
to the
the important
restroom.
thing. So yeah, important things you want to be on time, not early, but just like going to something casual way too early.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure. I know. I agree with you on that, Jay, for sure. Yeah. If it's a party or something, I want to come in later for sure. If
Yeah,
everybody
that's
get
true.
there, get there at 10.
Yeah.
You gotta make an entrance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which would you rather do with a significant other? Go skydiving or sailing on a dinner boat?
Man, well, I gotta neither.
Pass. No.
Okay.
I mean, a dinner boat is cute. If you want, I would do skydiving.
I mean, I've gone skydiving with my husband. And I guess of the two, I guess I would do skydiving again. I mean, dinner boat is nice. But to me, they're just like two different things. It's like skydiving is this big thing, and dinner boat, you can kind of do that anytime, and so I'll say skydiving.
I'm not adventurous. I realize that about myself. I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, I don't want to be on a boat sailing. I don't want
to snorkeling.
Sit at a dinner table like normal people with a camera.
Oh, you want to walk into a place and walk out. You don't want to have to dock nowhere.
I ain't with doing no hikes. I don't want to snorkel. Like, I just want to be comfortable somewhere. Like,
been on a Detroit Princess before and had some wings. No.
What is it? Infinity and Ovation. I've done that. That's cool. Yeah, I would rather do that. That's a little more safer, but
okay.
Yeah, I thought about skydiving though. I was like, damn, I should do it because everybody says it's such a like exhilarating feeling or whatever. But
yeah, it is. I mean, once you do it, it's like, dang, I did that. I really jumped out of a plane. Now I don't have to do it again. I'm like, I'm okay. I've been there, done that. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. But yeah,
I survived the hood. It's like I have been through enough shit. I put my like, I don't know. Because I really thought about it. And I'm like, I would do it. And I see people and they're like, it's the most free you'll ever feel. And I was like, I don't know. I'm okay. Being able to pay my bills, that's a freedom for me. So I'm good.
Start off with the indoor skydiving. You seen that?
I ain't never had a desire to go skydiving. And I'm not too thrilled about sailing on a dinner boat either. But if I had to choose, which I do, I would say sailing on a dinner boat.
Yeah. I agree. It's not anything that I wanted to ever do either. I just did it last minute, but I feel you. I was always the one to say, I'll be waiting on the ground for you when you get there. But
so who like made the decision? Like your husband planned it or?
I planned it for him to jump for his 40th birthday. And as I was booking it, the lady was talking me into it. And I was just like, no, I'm straight.
I'll have him go and take
I was going to be on the ground waiting for him to see happy birthday, boo. But,
I'll be right here when you land.
Right here when you get down here. But she talked me into it and I was just like, it's his 40th. Okay, I'll do it. And so, yeah, I'm glad I did. I'm still like, yeah, but I don't have to do it again. He wants to go again, but this time I will be on the ground waiting.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather talk it out or agree to disagree?
Fight it out. Shoot it out. No,
anything.
Agree to disagree.
I would prefer to talk it out as long as we can talk it out. I don't want to talk for hours and we still not agreeing.
Yeah, like I'm a person that's gonna stand on what I said though, unless I can be convinced off of
what I said.
y'all convinced me to look at love differently off that podcast. Because I wasn't fucking with love, but I'm like, oh, you know what? Because we were talking about unconditional love. And I think one of y'all said like you confusing it with unconditional toleration. And I was like, oh, okay. So that changed my perspective. Because if I can hear something logically, then I'm good. But if you like matching all the emotion with logic, then we can agree to disagree. Because I'm not gonna go to an emotional space just so it's a level of understanding, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk it out. I find myself to be really diplomatic, so just want to come to a resolution.
I like y'all kind of argumentative. That's what it sounds like.
How does that sound argumentative?
I'm just saying, as I listen to what I'm hearing, it sounds like all these talk it outs is this code word for let's argue. I don't know.
No, I said I'm very diplomatic, so I want to come to a resolution.
That's my opinion. Can I have an opinion? Can I not have an opinion on Raw Conversation? We want our viewers and listeners to have an opinion, but I can't have one.
It sounds like you the one who want to argue.
I can't have an opinion.
That's what
I'm hearing. Like. Okay, now, okay. Now I'm gonna talk it out. I'm not I mean, after we've exhausted all the talking, man, then maybe we could agree to disagree, but I would rather try to talk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that, you know, when you be like, you know what, you think this way, I think that way, and then you walk away and you still mad and you still like, you know, it's no, like Jay said, there's no resolution and it's gonna come up again. You agree to disagree until the subject comes up again. So I prefer to just talk it out.
And I think when you agree to disagree, it should be ideally when both people have heard the other person's side as to why they think that way, you know, and that's where empathy can come into play, and it can be agree to disagree. Like, this is how I feel. Like, I've experienced that. It's like, this is how I feel, and that's how you feel. I don't agree with why you feel that way, but I understand it's how you feel. Like, cause like we really talked it and it was like, okay, that's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on who I'm talking it out with. If it's a woman, I'm gonna talk it out. But men, we can agree to disagree. I ain't finna do too much talking, you know what I mean? We're not gonna talk out all day. Woman, I'm gonna talk it out, I'm gonna lie it out to try to smooth it over. Whichever one I gotta do. Lie, talk, same thing, but I wanna get on a common ground with it.
It's not the same thing, but okay.
When you're talking something out with a woman, you're really just talking enough to get her to be like, okay, he's understanding enough of what I'm feeling. So, you know, I gotta sprinkle some dippity do on there.
Dippity do.
What you gotta do?
All right, y'all. Our final one.
Oh, I'm good. I'm sorry, it's off subject, but yeah.
What'd you say?
Okay. Yep, this is our final one. Would you rather visit the pyramids in Egypt or the Eiffel Tower in France? I'm gonna say the pyramids.
Pyramids. I haven't been.
I would rather go see the pyramids in Egypt because you can always see the Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas. Next prompt, please.
That's the final prompt.
Okay.
hey, no, you know they got the Paris Hotel in Vegas.
Yeah,
it's like a replica of the Eiffel Tower. No, I've actually been to Paris and been in the Eiffel Tower. So for me, it would definitely be the pyramids.
Now, it's too hot. It seems hot and dry and boring.
You saying boring?
Camels and like fucking water vases or something, like thirsty as hell. I want
what's a good time for you? Like, what's like an awesome day or just an awesome time? Like what?
Like watching TV or something. Like
you a Netflix and chill.
Like, honestly, I'm a city guy. Like I like bright lights. I like, you know what I'm saying, like a nightlife. Like I like a New York City, like Manhattan. I love Vegas. Okay. I like LA, like something with
like a nice rooftop hanging out.
Yeah. I recently got my passport though. So I'm like, I'm gonna get out the country and go check out some things, but I need some places to go because I heard a story, somebody went to Cancun, they got kidnapped, adult kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like
they got kidnapped snorkeling.
Yeah, like
after they jumped out of a plane.
It went down the bunny slopes.
On their way to a sail on a dinner boat.
There you go. I like the way you tied it all. Y'all tied it all together. Hey, but look though, the pyramids in Egypt are mysterious. Like I'm so curious as to how they even got built. I would have to go and see them with my
Yeah, I
own
want to
eyes.
see that.
Bro, aliens did
Alien. Yeah.
that. That and the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
Alien. Not the Great Wall. What's that? Stonehenge. That's the-
Stonehenge, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's mysterious.
I'm shaking my head like I agree. I don't know why I don't agree with that.
No, right.
Our ancestors made it, and they, you know, they were mathematicians and scientists and geniuses, and they figured it out one brick at a time. I don't know.
What the pyramid thing? I don't know.
I mean, they were built by people.
Yeah.
How they get that high up, and then how they get down.
You climb up the brick as you go.
Yeah, they built it.
Well, and then how you get down.
You climb back down. I'm sure they had some kind of
Hell
stair
no.
system. Just
Stairs.
like you see them skyscrapers, you know, the
Or maybe,
ladder
maybe you slide down. It's a pyramid. It's slanted.
thing.
I don't know.
Who knows? All right, y'all, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, hey, that was a pretty good one. I like the way we were forced to stay within those parameters, and that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. After all, I started off thinking it was this or that, but it's would you rather? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But hey, listen, our viewers, subscribers, please continue this conversation. Like and subscribe. Drop us a line. Talk to us. We talk back. Follow us on all platforms at the RAW Convo. We want to hear what you have to say for this Would You Rather. All right. I'll have a good one.
All right, y'all, have a good one.
All right, peace.
On the next episode of RAW Conversation, the lady
Like, what?
the lady wanted to get started without you, bro. I was trying to get
I understand.
Man.
No, it's all good. You know.
They,
You know when the onus is on them, we always wait. You know,
Yeah.
they show up.
Yeah.
We're not
they'll
gonna
show
throw
up the
them
next
under the
day.
bus for trying to fake throw us under the bus. But go
yeah.
ahead.
Hey, bro.
What's your favorite movie?
Yeah, let's get right to it. What's your
Baby
favorite
boy.
movie?
Baby boy.
Jody, my
It's in my
Jody.
top 5. Yeah, it's in my top
Yeah.
5.
I'm probably gonna get my card taken because I've still never seen Baby Boy.
Hey,
Wow.
Lee, if you
Get
get your
up.
card taken, I'm gonna get mine taken because I have never seen the 5 Heartbeats. Since we having moments of transparency, I've never seen the 5 Heartbeats.
You gotta see it, Kente. I'm gonna watch Baby Boy. You
Yeah.
gotta watch 5 Heartbeats.
You have just experienced a Dripping in Black production.